Hello, and welcome back to the map of Elden Ring. Because these little guys are pretty funny. Like, they're driving their boat straight into what looks like a whirlpool sort of thing. These people over here could be, I think the word is punting, but like how boats are moved in Venice, not rowing. They're kind of in shallow water, I guess. I like the little details. I never actually bothered to look at them, but it's fun to see. Also, these are very big barrels. They're huge. They must have been transporting some valuable stuff. Yeah. Now, today, I will be leaving here and exploring towards Leyndell. I think there's a cave near here. If there isn't, I'll move on. And I think there's a baby falling star beast here that I will travel and explore before going into the outer part of the capital and then making my way in. I need to actually teleport. Yeah, this will be good. I'm back to not using the Moonlight Greatsword for a bit because it's too good. It's overly upgraded. It does too much damage. It killed the boss of that castle in the north in like 6 hits. Maybe less. So using it against normal enemies is overkill. So I might as well mess around with other options for more variety. So I believe it's a baby juvenile falling star beast over here where the big crater is. That's weird. Okay, I guess it was just I clicked the map quickly enough before the guy fully aggroed, so I was able to open the... Is it not a falling star beast? Yeah, it reacted quickly enough. I opened it soon enough before he fully aggroed that I was able to actually... What? Oh, actually. Oops. I hate lock on this game. I wanted to mess around with... Okay, one... That was the final? Weird. What kind of lock-on is that? Okay. It just bounced? What was that? Sorry. Why did the waves of darkness bounce? Okay, get out of here. Okay, come on. That was a terrible roll. That roll is very finicky. My roll through his attack is very finicky. I'm gonna give it one more try. Yeah, I mean, I just can't hit him with the first hit. It's too slow. I wonder if he resists physical. Physical damage. Okay, let's see how much damage this does. Come on. I just want to see how much damage I do. It is not much more, which suggests it probably resists magic. I'm not doing a very good job fighting this guy, but... The waves do a fair bit of damage if they hit. How does this guy sense anything? Like, They have no clear, like, sensory organs. They have no eyes. They have no ears. So, like, how do they know where I am? Is it, like, seismographic? Are they an earthbender from Avatar? I'm also definitely gonna die here. Because I'm greedy, and I don't want to play safe. Ooh, I could cast some spells, probably. What are you doing? I got one hit. I'm so bad at dodging that one. I'm also definitely swapping Waves of Darkness out. I think it's bad. The Grace is close, but... You know, I'll do it again with this weapon. I was gonna switch, but... I don't want to leave to swap it, but I also don't think Waves of Darkness is useful here. Where are my runes? Like, I think the Chilling Mist, or whatever it's called, would be a better one to bring. Yeah, the timing on that's awkward. I should just stop trying to make that Waves of Darkness work. It doesn't work at all. Maybe I can do it here, though. If I didn't quite run fast enough. Except I literally can't run faster, so I don't know. Okay, shotgun. Oh, I guess it's just luck, actually. I missed. I'm a bit iffy on that angle. Please, hit. Thank you. I'm healing more than I should. Oh, okay, now that guy's here. I hate games. Enemies in this game have a major tendency of just sort of doing nothing. They just plod around, waiting till you do something. Except if you do something, they will kill you. So you just have to sit there waiting for them to actually do anything. I mean, that's fine. I got hit by his body, not his teeth. They're not teeth. Well, are they teeth? Like, they're pincers, but they don't have a mouth. I think they're just pincers, not teeth. They just don't have teeth, I guess. Okay, greedy. I think that attack is somewhat RNG. The exact locations of the spikes seems... What? What are they doing? Yeah, the exact locations of the spikes seem... Well, they might be consistent, but they're not necessarily consistent with the direction you're running. Which means if you're just running in one direction, you need to react. Yeah, like, I can outrun it that time because the spikes were in a direction that worked with where I was running. Oh, I'm dead. I think. Or not. Get up! Let's just go full. Bad. I should have been hit there. I think he's dead. But I think Waves of Darkness is good. I think it's just not very usable. Like, it's like a... It's like Comet Azure, which if you can hit it is super strong. If you can hit it for like a long time, it's super good. But without like careful prep, you're gonna at most get like 2 or 3 ticks worth of damage, which is not that useful. Here's the Perfumer's Grotto. It's for some reason a memorable name. Most of these caves are not very... Well, actually, a surprising amount of these caves are memorable. But most of these cave names are not memorable. Like the Celia Hideaway, I can remember the name of. Perfumer's Grotto. Most of them, though... Well, I guess Atlas Tunnel. But most are not memorable names. Because they're just kind of generic caves. And it's kind of remarkable that... It's remarkable how many of these caves are actually like, oh, I remember this cave, when you start going through it. Now, there are still a ton that are super forgettable, but... I think it's actually, like, really... like, impressive that despite them all being pretty generic, they're not just super generic. I'm already poisoned, might as well. Staggered. And now I teleport in the air? No, I didn't. They actually positioned this enemy with the fact that it might get staggered. Like, appropriately, considering it might get staggered. Fireflies. You would not believe your eyes if 10 million fireflies? I don't know. Musical song. Oh, it's fun to think about music that was definite, or songs that were definitely... One-hit wonder's not the word, but super, like, not long-lasting. Not that Fireflies, or whatever the actual name of the song is a bad song. It's just, it doesn't have the most staying power of a song. Like, there are definitely songs... Ah, yes. Blood Boil is Fervor, which is physical damage, I believe. Let's just make 2 for now. I might just die here because of the Perfumer. It should stagger. Good. I'm out of stamina. These guys are very slow. And I'm not sure, but it seems like if you don't take the critical, it's easier to stagger them again? Which is sort of nice if you're like, oh, you stagger a dragon, but you're stuck under its wings, so you can't take the critical, so it's easier to stagger it again to get the critical. But with how... I am absolutely going to just use the super strong setup. But with how the critical gives you bonus damage, even if you don't take the critical itself, it probably shouldn't do that, right? It's too far away. I mean, that's disgusting. That's so good. I love being able to just shoot stuff. I explored there earlier. That's the place where I ran up to the top, trying to avoid getting shot by this guy. So yeah, it's a connected area. I do not remember the boss of this area. I assume it's a flower. But it might be something a little bit more threatening than that. I'm gonna assume it's not super dangerous. So I will use my fun weapon, which isn't very fun. It's kind of a dull weapon, but just check this. 509. It might be. It's probably better to use it one-handed with that, but I'm trying to get the a Wave of Darkness cast. Wave of Darkness is pretty good when you can stagger, for sure. I guess I just accept the poison, because that'll waste time if I don't. Oh wait, no, I can do the R2. I forgot about that. That was fun. It is pretty good damage. I like it. Great Omen Killer Cleaver is probably worthless. Probably pure strength. I might have gone past it. I've probably gone past it. I've definitely gone past it. Oh, it's right there. It's an axe. Ugh. I don't like that moveset. It's really boring. Oh, it's even more boring when it's one-handed moveset's the exact same. Oh, that's dull. At least this hammer changes between one-handed and two-handed. Gotta at least add some variety. Come on. I'll never use axes if there isn't fun variety. Not that the moveset between one-handed and two-handed is an important consideration, but let's heal. Can I ride a horse? Let's run up to the left. See if there's anything here. There is nothing of importance. So, I guess I'll see if I can Wave of Darkness these people. I was kind of hoping they would group up a little. Come on, jump. Your horse can jump, right? There you go. Okay, camera. I'm dead. I'm not going to fight them with Waves of Darkness. This is just not going to work. I might try and kill one with the Moonlight Greatsword and then fight the other with the hammer. I'm going to be in the Perfumer's Grotto. Yeah, I'll kill one with the Greatsword and then try and switch to the other weapon. Because I don't want to rely on the Greatsword, but it's just so good. Wrong button? Well, actually, no, not wrong button. I input the two-handing, you know, Y plus right bumper. But if I do that mid-air, you can't change a weapon to two-hand in mid-air, so it did nothing. I mean, why use anything else? What was that, though? Oh. I died, but that's whatever. I could have dodged it, I just wasn't. It's... I think the thing that happened a while ago where the sword swing triggers the critical, but then the beam will... I guess, the critical will be triggered and then it will be procced, except it's not procced because a proc is a programmed random occurrence chance or whatever. So it's not a proc, but like the damage from the benefit of the critical is consumed by the beam's impact, I believe. I guess I'll just beam this guy to death. Okay. Now it's a fair fight. I guess I'll use what's left of the buff. Ooh, I thought he would move forwards a little. That was bad. Ooh, he's pretty quick for a person on a horse. That's not at all what I tried to input there. I actually put left trigger. Oh, because I can't left trigger if I'm using it one-handed. What am I doing? I forgot that I had the shield out. Anyway. He just missed. You can't crit these guys, right? You just have to take advantage of it for the bonus damage. Okay, now I can two-hand this. And I didn't die. I'm so lucky. I definitely should have been hit there, but he jumped over me. There, that's done. Erd Tree Great Shield. Let's see if it does anything useful. Golden Retaliate. Oh, that's the magic reflect, isn't it? I should have, actually read it to make sure it was. But there's a magic reflect shield, I believe. And I assume that, I should just read it, Yeah, this will dispel retaliating with golden power. Wait, there's a hero's grave? Hero's tomb in this area? Okay, what am I going to level next? Do I want more endurance? I'm actually thinking I should probably start leveling vigor soon. I think my damage is already crazy with the Moonlight Greatsword. I don't need more levels right now. And the frequency of getting one shot is probably too high. So I'll go to 30 vigor. I wanted to stick with 25 for a while longer, but just the amount of damage I'm already doing with the Moonlight Greatsword, it doesn't need to be more. So I think it's better to make the sane choice, because I'm almost certainly gonna need more HP versus Millennia. Like, if I dodge 2 of the stages of the Waterfowl Dance, but not another 1 or 2, if I have enough HP, I won't die. So I think it's worth having more vigor for that eventuality. What is that? I'm not fighting that with a hammer. Like, I'm not fighting that with a hammer. I do think that it's funny that it's just kind of passive right now. It explodes. I'm dead. Okay, the heal actually went through in time. I'm not dead. I'm really not a fan of this enemy type. It's just so fill your screen up with garbage that it just isn't fun. Like, you can dodge most or all of their attacks for sure. It's not an unfair enemy. I just don't like my screen being full of garbage. I got lucky. Yeah, like it's too big and it's always in your face. So your screen's just full of garbage and I don't like that. I still haven't fought the one that's even more annoying. There's one that's in a enclosed space that I still haven't fought. It's somewhere earlier in the game and I'm probably not going to fight it anytime soon, but I should consider it. Again, I need to upgrade that, but I need more. I don't want to upgrade it too early. I want to save it until I actually have... Well, basically, if I don't get all the upgrades before I find another weapon I want to use, I want to preserve somber smithing stones until I have more to spare. That's not Alexander. That's a dead pot. I still haven't seen Alexander again. I don't know where I'm supposed to find him. I also don't... He's kind of a fun character. And the, like, pot village thing is kind of fun. It's a cool, like, world element with how they kill people and then stuff their flesh inside of the pots to grow stronger. It's pretty twisted, but it's funny in the sense of it being absurd. That's worthless. Unless it gives like HP regen for being equipped, in which case it wouldn't be worthless, but it probably doesn't do that. Ah, I've never talked here.
Spoken echoes of Queen Marika linger here as well. Shall I share them with you?
No. I am interested.
In Marika's own words, I declare mine intent to search the depths of the Golden Order through understanding of the proper way. Our faith, our grace is increased. Those blissful early days of blind belief are long past. My comrades, why must ye falter?
Outer Order. Wasn't... I thought Marika was the one that made... Like... I thought the Golden Order was her thing. Is it not? Maybe I'm wrong. The Radigan helmet.
Shall I turn your runes?
Yeah, I don't think I have enough to spare, but... I do actually have enough. Nice. So yeah, I'll go to 30. Okay, it's about 30 per point. So 5 levels will be 150 HP, which is a lot. Going from what was 800 to 950 is a pretty big improvement. Oh, I died. When I'm exploring, I think it's kind of fun. Basically, if I can make it long enough that I'm like, oh yeah, I turned that on forever ago and I didn't die, it's kind of fun to be like, to think about that and sort of, since I'm not actually tracking my death, which maybe I should be, I'm not sure. But since I'm not tracking them, having a rune arc when I'm just exploring adds a certain have I died semi-recently element that I find kind of fun. Like, oh, if I have a rune arc, that means I haven't died in a while. Except right now when I just used it, but... Basically, it's a weird memory. Not memory aid, but... Since I forget that I used the rune arc reasonably quickly, in like 4 episodes, if I'm like, oh, I have a rune arc active, that will mean that, oh yeah, I didn't die for that long of a time. That's pretty good. But like, I'm not actually that averse to dying, I just keep going. I'm not like playing it very safe, so I'll die a lot. Holy grease. Are greases a flat bonus? I assume they're not a scaling effect, right? Okay, I'm going down here because there is a cave. I don't know this cave. I haven't seen one of these in a while. I hate them. Are they doing a figure eight? No, they're not. Okay, I mean, they'll have to get out of there somehow. Why am I still wielding this weapon? Unless it's going up and then it comes back down somewhere else. I will wait near here. No! It worked out. I was gonna do Waves of Darkness. And then I would have been even less likely to miss it. I still got it somehow because I got super lucky. I'll explore... Yeah, let's do the north section first. Just run around here real quick. Check in the area. There is a boost pad. That's a big boost. Not a pad either. It's just... What is the source of these? You know what? That's what I want the DLC to be about. I want the DLC to explain where these huge spirit spring leaps or whatever came from. I'm pretty sure you don't die no matter how far you fall, right? Yeah, good. I actually half expected to splat when I landed. Because I'm like, I mean, these aren't designed to jump that in that way, but I'm glad they just completely make you immune to fall damage until you land. That's the way down, / back up. Something just aggroed, so I can't check my map. I just want to find the cave. The cave must be over here. Perfect. In we go. I talked about caves a while ago. Ooh, nice sandy beach. Beaches are pretty fun. It's kind of an interesting difference between like beaches in Canada and beaches in anywhere warm. Because if you go to a beach in British Columbia, cold water. If you go to a beach in, I don't know, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, it's generally going to be pretty cold water. From my limited experience. I've only been to a beach on the East Coast like a couple times. That's a normal smithing stone. That's actually very good because normal smithing stones are hard to get. I will actually just search where to get the bell bearings for smithing stones eventually, because I don't... Sorry, where does the green ones come from? Like poison stones, but it's all blue that they're mining. Anyway, I will search for it because for me, being able to mess around with weapons is more important than finding the specific cave that has all the smithing stones, the bell bearings that you need. I mean, there's definitely another illusory wall somewhere. It's probably relatively obvious. Yeah. Relatively obvious. Not obvious, but not that well hidden. Can I jump this way? I can, but it's iffy. There are roots going through this. Does that make any sense? Can roots push this cleanly through solid rock? I don't think they can do it that cleanly. Like, I think they can push through rock, but it would... I mean, it would take a long time, but I mean, obviously, it took a long time. Maybe not even all types of rock. Maybe only some types. And definitely not this deep down. Though these are probably like Erd tree roots, so that kind of justifies it. But even if they're magic roots, I guess unless they eat the rock and like absorb it, they wouldn't go through the rock this cleanly. Like there would be cracks in the rock around it. Vulgar militia. Yeah, there'd be cracks in the rock. And that would be an issue for structural integrity. Rude. Oh, pancaked the small guy. Pretty good backstab. Oh, I do think Elden Ring does a good job with backstabs. I think Dark Souls 1 and 3 are kind of... What? They're both kind of boring with their backstabs. Dark Souls 2 and Elden Ring, I think, do a good job of having decent variety. Like, I think Dark Souls 2 has good variety. Like, a good amount of variety. And Elden Ring has a decent amount of variety in the backstab animations. Yeah, I can't go here. Oh, that's weird. This in my brain connects to, you know, the video game Minecraft. Fun game. Ooh. I didn't actually expect to be able to get up here. But this makes me think of a specific, like, in Minecraft there's fortresses in the Nether. There's staircases that lead up, but then, I don't know if it's vanilla or modded specifically, but then oftentimes the top of the staircase will just be closed off by a bunch of nether brick, making it all kinds of messy. I'm dead. I'm switching weapons. I'm not using this weapon to fight this. If I'm alive. Get up. Up, not down. Hopefully. Perfect. I'm fully buffing. I hate these enemies. Didn't get stuck on the ladder that time. I was too slow to roll, but I'm fine. 1 or 2 more hits and it should be dead. I got double hit there. I'm gonna die. Because it spins for 8 years. I think these are my second least. I should have let it break that. Doesn't really matter, but I think that enemy type is my second least favorite. Or like bottom 3 for sure. Like, I think it's alongside the guys that get stunned by healing. I think they're bottom 3. Okay, no, there's this side. Nope. Get your messages out. That's so annoying. I hate ladders and messages. And it's really annoying that people kind of intentionally grief other players. Which it doesn't really. But putting messages near there so that you press the message instead of climbing the ladder is just annoying. I'm dead. Oh, I didn't fall the whole way down. Good. Yeah. I don't know what else is in the bottom alongside those 2 enemies. But those 2 are definitely at the bottom for, like, enjoying the fight. Oh, I'm dead. That did less damage than I was expecting. I was definitely talking about something. that I totally forgot about. Weird. What was I talking about? I mean, a while ago I was talking about ads. That might not have been this episode. It might have been last episode. I mean, that's... Okay. It's fine. Okay, I'm not going to go that way because that's probably the way forward. An item. Oh, no, yeah, Ruin Fragment. I didn't get quite far enough because I got stuck on a wall. Or I got stuck on a rock more than a wall, but... I wonder if Wave of Darkness would benefit. Charged spells and skills. I don't think that counts as a charged skill. 'Cause it's just a long animation. I don't think that's a charge. Oh, I was talking about why I feel totally fine searching. Like, it's definitely not worth it. Like, it's not worth the risk of falling there. But why I'm totally in favor of my plan to just search for all of the bell bearings for smithing stones, and that's because variety is, you know, the spice of life. Kind of a cheesy sentence, but being able to try out weapons is so much more important than having to maintain the sanctity of like weapon upgrade. I already have a +9 weapon. I didn't follow anything to locate the stuff, so okay. That third hit is so funny. Like, that third hit is absolutely Elden Ring. The, like, delayed attack that is everywhere in this game. The fact that the third hit of Wave of Darkness is delayed is kind of funny. That might be int scaling. And is it a colossal? I didn't actually pay attention. Oh, it's a curved greatsword, but it is int scaling. Which means that I could use it for fun. And it's a curved greatsword, so it might have another move set. Wait, what is this int scaling? Oh, just magic, yeah. I mean, that's not bad. I'm not a fan of curved sword moveset, now that I remember it. That one's not bad, but... presumably that's just the opposite. It launches them away instead of pulling them in. Imagine taking the exit and not running through here. Ooh, it would feel bad. Having to run through all that again just to get to here. I want to launch an enemy off of a cliff. I'm going to wield this for a short period of time. Except I guarantee there's not going to be an enemy here, because I think there's only one Divine Tower that actually has combat. And that's the one that I already did in Caelid, so I'll just put it away then. But I might upgrade it. But I won't upgrade it until I have smithing stones to spare. Which is exactly why... That weapon is exactly why I'm totally on the side of just searching how to find the bell bearings. Because if I didn't have the bell bearings, I would never upgrade that weapon. But once I have the bell bearings, and I won't have to worry about the limited amount of smithing stones, I can upgrade it to mess with it all I want. I'll kill 2 enemies with it. I'll upgrade it to +9. I'll kill 2 enemies with it, and then I'll never use it again. And that's not viable if you don't have a convenient source of infinite bell bearings. It's a pretty good lookout tower. Kind of like it. It looks pretty bad over there, though. It just doesn't look like it's loading correctly. But I mean, there's nothing to load, I guess. It just doesn't look like whatever is there just looks unloaded. Wait. I'm seeing... That's not right. I guess it is. So that's the bridge to the Divine Tower there. That would be this Divine Tower. The bridge across there, which means that that is the swamps. The lakes. But it really does look really... Oh, I guess that would be Raya Lucaria? Yeah. It really does look unloaded because of the lighting. Maybe if I looked at it at a different time of day, it would look less bad. Oh, that's a good view. This one's good. Except, again, the lakes area looks wrong because of the reflection. How's it? Oh, this one's really good. You can see the Volcano Manor area. The walls around the capital. What did this person do? I bet they just stumbled off. Were they intentionally doing that? Or was that trying to do it for fun and they fell? Because sometimes it's like, oh, you want to fall to try to land on somewhere useful. But I don't see anywhere useful to even try to land. So they were probably just trying to be funny. Like, sort of like this. Except this doesn't move me. I can get a better view. Ooh, I'm under the tree now, actually. I was going to say I can get a better view, but then there's just a giant rock wall here. I literally said I can get a better view. There's just a big wall of rock. I mean, that looks pretty bad up there. That looks like they just didn't bother texturing it properly. Because it's like it looks like it's a broken bridge. Okay. I am looking here. Am I? I'm looking here, maybe? It's hard to tell. It just looks kind of bad. The edge there above my hammer. But other than that, I like the view. The big pit. Still kind of gets you in the lower stomach area. Not vertigo, but... Well, maybe vertigo adjacent, but... It does get that fear of heights going just a little bit. It's a good view, though. I'll wrap up here. That was pretty fun. A fair bit of progress. I'm not a fan. I really do prefer... Like, I could toss it down here, it would break at the bottom, and then I'd hear the voice from down below. I think the prattling pate, I don't know. I think they're worse than the old Dark Souls ones, but they're still pretty good. I didn't know I had this one.
You're beautiful.
Oh, that's weird.
You're beautiful.
I think that fits the breathy, airy voice a lot better than wonderful.
You're beautiful.
Because it's just appropriately kind of creepy. And I think that fits really well. But, I mean, that bridge, it'd be lying to say... Because it looks pretty bad. But the rest of it, it would be pretty true to say.
You're beautiful.
Yeah, the lowest tier humor. It's not even funny, so it's not even humor, but yeah, I'll wrap up here. I think Rykard's great rune is you kill stuff and you heal, which could be kind of nice. But I will continue next time. I'll explore this bit, fight the guy here, and get into the capital. The capital will either be quick if I don't bother exploring thoroughly, or brief if I try to explore quick if I don't explore thoroughly, or pretty long if I explore thoroughly. Oh, actually, if I go through the sewer area, it will take a while, so it will definitely not be quick. Oh, also I need to remove this. Bop. Do I have any other markers? I don't. Good. Yeah, stopping here. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.